I bet you can't guess what this is. No, it's not a huge sleeping bag, though I should still be in bed. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'll give you some clues. It's something you can travel in, but it doesn't have an engine, and it flies high up in the air. Hey, look, there's another one. A hot air balloon. I'm going to take off in this one soon, but first it has to be filled with hot air. And while we're waiting for that to happen, let's have a story. Here's another hot air balloon and a bear staring. The balloon looks a bit like a cross old man. Eyes, a big nose, and a grumpy look on his face. That's why it's called the Grumpalump. The bear stared at the Grumpalump. The lump grumped. The bear stared. And the cat sat on the Grumpalump. The lump grumped. The bear stared. The cat sat. And the mole rolled on the Grumpalump. The lump grumped. The bear stared. The cat sat. The mole rolled. And the dove shoved the Grumpalump. The lump still grumped. The bear stared. The cat sat. The mole rolled. The dove shoved. And the bull pulled the Grumpalump. The lump still grumped. The bear stared. The cat sat. The mole rolled. The dove shoved. The bull pulled. And the yak whacked the Grumpalump. The lump still grumped. The bear stared. The cat sat. The mole rolled. The dove shoved. The bull pulled. The yak whacked. And the armadillo used it for a pillow. But the lump still grumped. Then the gnu blew. The lump grew plump and got humps and bumps, bits and bobs, and interesting knobs, and wings, and things attached with strings. And still the gnu blew.
Then, to everyone's surprise, the Grumpalump began to rise. The Gnu drew breath and clambered in. The Grumpalump began to grin. "I'm off on a trip in my hot air ship," said the Gnu, and flew. Absolutely true. And how the bear stared.
I'm inside our hot air balloon, and this machine is heating up the air inside. Now it's beginning to look like a balloon, and soon we'll be ready to fly, like the Grumpalump. Grumpalump. That word's got two smaller words in it. Grump and lump. What's special about the sound of those two words? They rhyme. Look out for the rhyming words in this song.
In the race from here to here, everybody had a go. In the race from here to here, some were fast and some were slow. It didn't matter what shape or size, everybody won a prize. The dog jogged. The snail trailed. The turtle hurtled. The chimp limped. The hawk walked. The mole rolled. The grump lumped. And the man ran. In the race from here to here, everybody had a go. In the race from here to here, some were fast and some were slow. It didn't matter what shape or size, everybody won a prize.
There's a race on here too. Everyone's rushing to take off. I hope there'll be room in the sky for us all. We'll soon be off too. But first, there's just time for a rhyme with some slime.
Hello, slimy monster. I see you've got your rhyme slime ready. The special thing about rhyme slime is that it only sticks to words that rhyme. See this word? Can you read what it says? Lump. There are two other words here that rhyme with lump. The slimy monster's going to throw his rhyme slime at the words. Can you guess which ones the slime will stick to? Words that rhyme with lump. Are you ready? Are you steady? Go! Have you found which words rhyme with lump? Aha! Jump! That rhymes with lump. And bump. Shall we have another go? Okay! One more go. Now this one's a bit harder. Can you read this word? It's bear. There are two words here that rhyme with bear, but they aren't spelt the same way. Are you ready? Are you steady? Go! A word that rhymes with bear. Hair. It sounds the same as bear, but it's spelled differently. And stare. Sounds the same, but you spell it differently. Time to go, slimy monster. See you again soon.
And we're ready to fly. Bye-bye. Everything looks so small down there. I wonder what the Gnu saw when he went on his balloon trip. Gnu. That's a strange word, isn't it? It sounds as if it begins with a N sound, but there's a secret G at the beginning. Gnu. If we made the sound of the G, it'd be called a GNU.
I'm a GNU. I'm a GNU. The nicest work of nature in the zoo. I'm a GNU. How do you do? You really ought to know who is who. I'm a GNU. Spelled G-N-U. I'm not a camel nor a kangaroo. So let me introduce, I'm neither man nor moose. Oh, GNU, GNU, GNU. I'm a GNU. I'm a GNU. I got another GNU.
Hello.
I wish I could gnash my teeth at you.
Charming.
I'm a GNU. How do you do?
Jolly well.
You really ought to know who is who.
A dooby-doo.
So let me introduce, I'm neither man nor moose.
Oh, GNU, GNU, GNU. I'm a GNU. He's a GNU, that's who. Have a go at collecting some rhyming words, or you could make up a class rhyme. Goodbye.